Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. I am your host, Zanovox. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I am feeling slightly rushed. I got some stuff I gotta go to knock out on Arc that I won't have the opportunity to do otherwise. So, we're probably only going to have like an hour and a half long stream. Maybe 2 hours if it goes over a little bit. I assume we're not going to be doing anything too significant, but yeah. Figure I should let you guys know. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All of that good stuff helps the channel grow. And for all of you returning viewers, thank you once again for taking the time out of your day. Yeah, I don't have any setup. I think we're good. Everything should be up and running. Doing its thing. Let me roll up to my stuff here. All right. All right, so we just had finished off the gym. We've got bullsheets that we need to go ahead and level. Still fairly strong for what it is in comparison to some of the others. I think I need to go to Olivine, which I think is Route 38 down. Yeah, so that shouldn't be too bad. But really, the milk tank needs some serious uppage. Now, let's see what we have in Route 39. It looks like it's a lot of the same stuff as Route 38. You know, with the added benefit of what's daytime gold version. Maybe a far-fetched. Low chance of a milk tank. Roughly the same chance of a Magnemite. So, roughly about the same stuff either way. It's been gone. You got some pretty good news. Well, I am glad to hear it. Welcome back, Reggie. How was your Christmas? Yeah, I gotta let everybody know who's coming in that, hey, today is probably not gonna be a big, long broadcast. Because I got stuff I gotta do today, so... Wow, the fact that immediate far-fetched. We don't want one of these, though. Just gonna horn attack it, get out of the way. Yeah, we gotta get Bullsheets level going, so... It's strong, it's just fairly weak at the moment, is the problem. Wow. All these Pokemon that are supposed to have such a low percentage chance. Just popping out of the woodwork. Ooh, please don't. Oof, there we go. Remember when I said I had no Riz? Just pulled someone like she's a friend for like 2 weeks. They started dating. Nice, congratulations. Yeah, I'm a very firm believer that everyone has the ability. Everyone's got the ability, so yeah, when someone says that they don't have any charm or whatever, you know, I always find it hard to believe everybody's got something. But I wish you the best. $15. I guess I'm roughly around the same area. Most of the stuff that I'm going to encounter seems to be like 20-ish. Or is going to be like 16 to 20. Maybe I should go ahead and go to the next area and catch myself a Farfetch'd, even though I think it's dumb. So you into her, she was like, damn, you should have said something sooner. Nice, sounds like you had it all. Sounds like it really did work out from the beginning there. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go over. We're gonna heal up because I'm dumb, and I should have just done this to begin with and go to the next route instead of grinding here on the last one. Because I think the Pokemon on this route are the same as the last one. Yeah, it sounds like it all worked out, so that's good. I wish you a very long and joyous relationship. Alright. Oh, we got to go up, right. Let's try and avoid the Pokemans if we can. Route 39, so... Yeah, I believe I'd started beating up on people here. This is the Lon Lon Ranch. Down here, that's Olivine City. Just spent 37 getting her mac and cheese pizza and ice cream along with some snack. No for hours and gave it and it went and got it. Alright. Said no for hours and then went and got it. I assume it was a playful no and not a no, I really don't want to, and then fine, I guess I better go ahead and go. Route 39, Johto. Did you know that hamsters hibernate? I did. I am aware that hamsters hibernate. And a lot of people are like, oh no, my hamster is dead, when they just hibernate. Yep. I am aware. Magnemite, Farfetch, Tauros, Milk Tank, Eradicates. It is possible to get a Farfetch'd. It's a 10% cross. Headbutting Trees might be my best bet here. If I get the Spinnerack... Well, I won't get the Spinnerack. So Gold and Silver. If I catch myself a Caterpie on a Headbutt now, I'll be able to go ahead and go into the contest with less to worry about. So, we're gonna try and get ourselves a Caterpie. What's good? Nothing much, Simone. Just, trying to go ahead and get a Caterpie so I can knock out stuff for the bug contest to increase my chances of catching a Scyther. She didn't want me to spend money, but she also kept telling me she wanted the mac and cheese. So she was like, said so. Get what you want. Alright, well, I mean, if she's trying to get you to not to spend money, I assume she is just looking out for you. So I want to headbutt it, yes. There's nothing on this route that's too fantastic. Magnemite, that would be about it. So we're gonna headbutt trees, and we're gonna hope for a Caterpie. If it's an Execute, that's also fine, but I'm gonna hope for a Caterpie. Okay, I guess it's an execute. Not what I was expecting. Are we gonna try and get a scissor? I can't get a scissor even if I wanted to. Unfortunately. Yeah, scissor is outside of the possible range of things I could get. It's plant, so it may not. Let's just keep growling at it. So if you have the money at any time, just ask. You don't give a shit. Well, alright then. But I can't get a scissor. Mainly, I think Scyther is just good in general. It's got pretty good speeds. I mean, it's not the best in comparison to some of the other stuff I could get, but nonetheless. Alright, let's switch off to bullshit. Think you should try and evolve your crocodile? Yeah, we'll probably get to it at some point here. I don't think we have anything but Great Balls at the moment, so that's fine. I'm okay with an execute. Fairly strong. Shell is very durable for the crack, survive without spilling the contents. Give a nickname. Shane, I don't believe you have had the pleasure of naming anything this round. If you still want it. Well, I mean, I guess if you're still here, I should say. Man, 15% chance to get an execute. We're getting some serious luck here. Because that's a 15% chance versus the 65% chance of Caterpie. Alright, I guess we're gonna call it Scramble. Who was naming? Well, no one's naming now. It's already gone. Shane was... I guess Shane needed the... Shane still hadn't done a name, but I guess he is gone, so... That thing you have, it's a Pokegear, right? That's so cool. Thanks. Olivine City. Please don't. No, don't encounter the fucking shit. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, you're supposed to take care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Boo-hoo, just let sick Pokemon go. That can't battle is worthless. Should go train at the lighthouse. Who knows, may make you a bit less weak. I am doing... okay, I'm just... I'm slightly, like... I'm thinking about what I have going on after the stream. I've got some stuff that I gotta get done, and I can only get it done today, so I'm like... How's Avocado doing? Avocado is doing fantastic. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, Avocado is level 29. Fairly solid. Haven't taught it Surf yet, just because I want to see what else it gets first. Scratch, Bite, Rage, Water Gun. Pretty damn strong. Timmy finally evolved. Monte Carlo's still here. Bullshit is our newest addition. Bobo, Bat's doing fantastic. Sheep's doing great. Sheep and Bobo need some ups. Bobo Bat, I seriously need to evolve and then start working on its friendship so I can get the, so I can get myself a good old Crobat. But, I guess we're grabbing Great Balls because it doesn't look like there's anything else, so... Do you know your Pokemon move for carrying people on water? Boyfriend overseas, it carried some mail. Want to know what it says? Nope, it's a secret. Well... Oh no. Oh, this is the guy who was like, "Hey there, lads, sing with me, yo-ho, blow the man down." Can you catch a Pokemon by fishing? I mean, sure, I could. I just need to see what what's in the area to catch, and if it's worth surfing or catching. But yes, I can do that. I'm just trying not to waste my encounters. Whirlpools. So good. You're about to go? Alright, you have a great day then. Cyan Wood, your Pokemon has special move to get over Whirlpools, which is Whirlpool, which is garbage. Like lightweights, they don't have the power to move boulders. Here, use this and teach them strength. Perfect. Let's get in here, get ourselves a heal. Alright, so let's see what we can possibly get in Olivine City. Rock climb. Navigation rock climb. Route 30. So, Olivine City. Pokemon, that's slogans, places of interest, gyms, lighthouse, in-game trades, Pokemon Generation 2 port. So, by surfing Tentacools and Tentacruels, by fishing with the old rod, I have a chance at a Krabby. By fishing with the good rod, ooh, yeah, if I do it with the good rod, I have a 55% chance at a Krabby. 35 at a Magikarp. Ugh, at a Corcella. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we are going to be fishing at nighttime here. It looks like surfing is just going to net me... Olivine Port. So I guess the port and Olivine, they count as two separate places? Oh, there's a chance at a Chinchou here. Ooh. Hold on. So this might be... Old Rod, Tentacool, Magikarp, Good Rod, 35, Magikarp, Chinchou. So there is a chance at a Chinchou here in the port versus just the actual city itself. So my best bet might be to go ahead and hit the... Voltorb trade Krabby. I don't have a Voltorb. But I could trade my Krabby for a Voltorb, which don't really care for. I guess Staryu is about my best shot. So I'll have to wait till nighttime. Yeah, that's about it. And then for the port, I guess if they are considered two separate locations, we're gonna try and aim for the Chinchou. Which Tentacool could be alright, but we'll try and aim for the Chinchou. Oh, Chinchou requires a Super Rod, doesn't it? No, it's got a chance at a Good Rod at 20%, and a Shelter at 10. Tentacool, eh. Alright. Yeah, so we gotta wait till nighttime before we do any of that, but yes, we will try and catch ourselves something here. You and your Pokemon are really close. Thanks. There's a person in Cyan across, heard them brag about his rare Pokemans. Alright. Actually, let's see what Mom picked us up. Another Super Potion. Guess I won't complain about that. It's Chincho. There's a chance. The problem is, with the good rod that I have now, I have a 10% chance at Chincho. Or a 20% chance at Chincho. But we're gonna have to wait until nighttime, so that way I can force my odds up for getting myself a Staryu. Nighttime seems to be the best time to get some of, like, the strongest Pokemon. Oh, shit, that means I don't even think I'd be able to really do it. Because if I was to wait nighttime for a Staryu, that'd be at 3-something. Let's see. Yeah, I might still have time for it. Alright, let's see what we have here. Route 39, I already caught my Execute. So from here on, we're just gonna grind for a bit with Bull. Jeez, that's the longest we've probably been in grass for a while. Ah, yes. Ye Old Raticates. Ooh. My hope... You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. Hyper Fang seems way too scary for me. Jeez. It's the longest we've been in grass without an encounter. The encounter rates must be pretty low in this grass if this is the case. I guess we can go with Timmy. Timmy could use the ups. Oh, hold on. Yep. Give me 1 second. I completely forgot to even start that. I'm over here wondering why it isn't going through. It's because I totally forgot to start the system. Alright, it should be good now, I think. My apologies. I'll go ahead and refund that to you after the stream here. Okay. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, I guess Tackle will be my best bet here. Listen, if it's another Raticate... Okay, well, I guess Raticate's gonna be the only thing that I get in this area. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of back and forth teleporting while this thing gets, while this thing is getting raised. Now, what is steel even like? I think fire and stuff, but I don't really have any fire moves, so... Well, that's what I get. So, how about a battle? Sure, my guy. I wasn't here for that, but... Oh, that's nice. Good flinch. About to use Eradicate. Ugh. I guess I'll let it split the XP, because I don't... Yeah, it's gonna beat me in a game of speed. I think it beats me if it uses Quick Attack. I am hoping it does not have Vice... Oh, shit. Welp. We're switching out from there. Yeah, I figured Vice Grip would have taken it out, so I'm glad I did the switch. Yeah, I may need to get another water type. I think I'll catch my Krabby, and I'm probably going to use it exclusively for all the water moves that I'm going to need. Haven't been on one of your streams in a while. How are you doing? Hey! It has been quite a long time. How are you? And I'm doing fantastic. Been busy, you know, getting stuff together. Still playing Ark since Survival Ascended came out. Really enjoying it, actually. Despite all of its problems. I also really hate what they did to cryopods. Jeez. Terrible. Oh, did she also? About baby Pokemon? I bet they're adorable. Yeah, I'm sure they are, lady. So, the Lighthouse is going to have a lot of strong stuff that I don't want to deal with, I think. Like level 20s and stuff. I'm pretty sure I could just sweep through it. Let's see. I'd need to get medicine. I'll need to travel to Cyanwood before I do that. Let's see. So she has Magnemite, Steelix, and Magnemite. But Cyanwood would also be where I just fight Chuck. So I could get that done. Let me see. I'd have to go ahead and check the area for cyan wood. We're gonna avoid going into Whirlpool Caves or whatever the hell it's called. Not a big fan of it. Place isn't great. I'm doing well, thanks. Can't believe you actually remember me from Ark. That's so awesome. Still play Ark after that challenge I'd absolutely destroyed. Been playing Ark since it came out. I love the new building. Oh yeah, the new building, snaps and stuff. Great, I love it. I didn't know you're on YouTube streaming too. Yep, that I am. I multicast every single day. I mean, technically I could be on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Twitter, whatever the hell they call themselves, and TikTok, but we're just kind of keeping it all to one spot right now. That way I don't overwhelm the shit out of myself. Yeah, we gave everything up on Survival Evolved, stopped playing for a while, eventually came back when Survival Ascended came around. Our server's pretty nice and friendly. We're actually doing an Alpha Dragon fight today, but that's kind of why my stream is going to be running a little bit short today, because I have to go ahead and get myself ready for an Alpha Dragon fight. Chuck my theory in there. Our server has somebody who has a 298 shotgun blueprint, so I'm probably going to end up getting like 3 or 4 shotguns from them in the future. It costs so many ingots, but that's fine. That's a-okay. Doggo about to head to the sea? Doggo is not about to head to the sea. Doggo's got a lot of stuff going on. The first thing that Doggo is going to be doing is kind of grinding up the Tauros. The second thing is I'm probably going to get to the ocean tomorrow, just because today I've got to make my stream a little bit shorter than I normally would. Jesus, that's a crazy blueprint. Yeah. And it's like, I think we're talking like 1,000-something durability, and that's not even on a crafter. So, yeah, our server has a lot of crazy stuff. Like, full Ascended Flak. I've got myself an Ascended 298 assault rifle, which is terrible, unfortunately, with 290 durability. Let's see how this handles. Badly. Yeah, I'll have to switch out to sheep. Gotta learn how to doggy paddle first. Welcome, SRB. How you doing? But yeah, I mean, we're gonna go do that thing. I'm not sure how I feel about it all. Like, I don't think it's gonna be very fun. I think most people on our server have gone the Ascendant. Most people on our server have gone the Ascendant Stego thing, so. Alright, we gotta teleport back. Man, raising this Tauros is a pain. It's strong, but it's just not strong enough. Got hurts. Yeah. I got lots of horts. Tauros is headbanging. It's a pretty good Pokemon. I mean, yeah, and it's definitely it's pretty damn good. It's just not great. Maybe I should go ahead and just force myself the Krabby right now. Yeah, I think I'll force the Krabby out. What are my chances here? I haven't seen your streams in a while. I haven't come by and said hi, but I haven't been to your streams. Did you stop streaming on YouTube for a while? Yeah, I did for a while. I was doing Twitch because they were pretty problematic with their stuff. I went ahead and did some streaming here and there, but nothing really seemed to stick. it needs a good move like Strength. Yeah, I could give it Strength. I mean, I don't know. Its moveset seems relatively good. I gave it the Headbutt because I felt like that would be a solid move in general for it. Really take advantage of its Strength stat. Yeah, I think Strength would go pretty well on it, but we'll wait on that just for now. But yeah, I mean, I kind of did a bunch of other stuff. Let's see, Elder Scrolls, RuneScape, Minecraft, Starfield. Now we're on Pokemon, and this challenge is gonna take like 4 fucking ever. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be on this for so long. Get Strength in the city next to Pokemon Center is very missable. Yep, I already got it. I've got it in my backpack right now. Right here. Yeah, I stop in every house and everything, so I remembered something about there being Strength in this city, but I couldn't remember exactly where. If it's a Chinchou, you're lucky. Well, the thing is that a Chinchou I'd have to get at night. I can't catch a Chinchou in the daytime, I think. Hold on, let me see. With a good rod, Corcella. No, I couldn't even catch a Chinchou here in town. I have a 10% chance at catching a Corcella. A 55% chance of crapping a crappy. Miss the curse challenge that you do? If you're keeping your stream on YouTube, I want to try and tune in. Yeah, I mean, I'll be multi-streaming from here on, so you can always find me here. My schedule is pretty set. Monday through Sunday, like usual. Occasionally, I may miss a day here or there. But yeah, my schedule's still going to be about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 3:30 start time. And then, yeah. Basically, if it weren't for today, I'd probably stream for like 3 hours, but I'm probably going to have to cut it off at like an hour and a half so I can go out, grind some more shotgun shells on Arc, so I can get ready for this thing. I have a full set of riot gear I've been sitting on for just this fight. This challenge is taking 4 years, not forever. Oh, it's gonna take a long time. I am betting this challenge will take at least... At the rate we're going, especially at Gold and Silver, I am assuming Gold and Silver is going to take... Gold, Silver, Crystal is gonna take about 2 months, is my bet. Because I'm gonna have to go through all of Johto, then I'm gonna have to go through all of Kanto, level grind for Red, then I have to repeat that process 2 more times. Then we can move on to the next 2 sets. Then we have to go to Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then Emeralds. So, yeah, it's gonna be... it's gonna be a real pain. Okay, hold on. We are switching Sheep up front, because it's our Catchmon. Oh. It's me, isn't it? Now, how your Pokemon doing? Tangled is really energetic. Beat a middle... Cool, thanks. That game that you once start, you can never stop, and it's so awesome that you found another fun. Is it PvE or PvP? PvE, I tried the PvP servers when it first came out, and the sweats are unreal. And I'm definitely not going to go ahead and do that. So it's a PvE server. If you want to know, and you're still in the Discord, I'll shoot you the server number. We actually have people on other servers and stuff that we're probably going to merge with when it opens up. And our server... Can you name the Krabby? I don't think you have named anything yet, so yeah, all yours. Hold on, let me check my thing. I don't think you've gotten a name yet. Yeah, Krabby's all yours. If I get a Krabby, it's all yours. But yeah, so our entire server has agreed we're all gonna move to the same server when we go over, and we're all just gonna join one mega tribe. Everyone in there has been very good about stuff. Everyone trades stuff when they need it. Everyone gives out stuff. Can't I stream Arc? I'm not gonna stream Ark. I know a lot of people would want to see Ark and stuff, but I'm not gonna go back to that monster. Not again. Not after that one time. I have already said to many people, so dupe rules, I have already said to a lot of people that, once I got through Ark, can't escape? What do you mean? Okay, you son of a bitch. I've already said that once I did my stream for Ark, that was it. I wasn't gonna bring Ark back to the channel. I thought about doing it, and I attempted to do it once, but nah, it's not worth it. I don't have the time to go ahead and stream Ark like I used to. It's ready to evolve? What do you mean? Oh, my sheep? What level does it evolve at? I thought it was like high 30s. Some people, that's life is Ark. I totally agree. Getting raid on PvP sucks. I lie, it used to be me. It's just not the same feeling. And I'm really... It's funny because our server is actually composed of a lot of PvP refugees who have never experienced the niceness that is PvE. So... Oh, that Magikarp? Yeah, I was totally ready. So, yeah, our server was a lot of PvP people that all just kind of banded together. The Mega Tribe dudes, I would say they're Mega Tribe, but the Brazilians are mainly the strongest people on our server. They have a lot of stuff out. The second strongest is Open Season, who, funnily enough, was also on our original 298 island server. So, and I'm pretty sure it's the exact same dudes, too. Get out of here, Magikarp, what the heck? We're just gonna shock it. Don't blame me at all, Ark your way enough, would love to see. Totally don't blame you, suffered enough. It's not bad, I just don't want to go ahead and have Ark become my life again. I mean, I spent so much time on Ark, it was... it was problematic. And Luft has already told me that she is not going to go ahead and no-life Ark like we used to. So, if I'm gonna do anything, it's kind of on me. So... Motherfuck! all the bad Pokemon! That's alright, I guess. Of all the bad Pokemon to catch, this thing. It's fine. I guess it's just gonna be our... It's gonna be our Surfmon and Waterfallmon. You still got the same superstitions for boss fights? No, not anymore. Not anymore. There's no big superstitions or rituals that come around boss fights. My only issue of boss fights these days, is the fact that, don't fret, you have other sea routes on the way. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I'll turn it into the surf, waterfall, whirlpool thing, and it'll be okay. Is not that bad, man? Man, I don't know. Corsola is not going to be great, and I also, like, I've got my Feraligatr coming, so I really don't need, like, a Corsola. Like, I can think of better things that I would prefer. A Corsola is pretty tanky, but I think its moveset is pretty doo-doo until, like, later generations and stuff. So maybe it's not too bad. But it's not exactly what I would consider a grand showing. That's all. Look on the bright side, you have a rock type now. Yay! Wonderful. I mean, I guess it's not, it's no Wooper. Listen guys, it's no Wooper, that's the problem. It's like fungus. I don't know if anything... Well, Fungus isn't bad. It's bad in like... I think older generations, Fungus isn't great. In later generations, I believe they do a lot of upgrades to it. So we'll say Olivine is Corsola. I was gonna say I would love to name one of your Pokemon Beta Tech Cave, but I didn't want to endanger your dragon fight later. It learns Recover. Yeah, I mean, it's, like I said, it's not terrible, it's just not great. And yeah, you can name one of my Pokemon Beta Tech Cave. But, the Corsola. Alright, Van, what are we naming this thing? We got a name for this guy? Actually, Ye Squashua, you already have your Pokemon name. Remember long ago when we first started this and you were like, hey, can you name that Magikarp Timmy? Well, guess what? Little Timmy has become Big Timmy. Alright, Van, come on. What's the name? Pink Plant. Alright. Pink Plant. Tech Cave? Don't worry, you'll go ahead and get the next one. What do you want to just catch a... Do you want it just a random Pokemon to be named Beta Tech Cave, or do you have a specific Pokemon in mind? Or a specific type in mind? So that way we can go ahead and get your stuff. So let me write you down, Van. You have got a name here. Let me write you guys down, anybody who's coming in, so that way I can get you guys. If you guys want names, let me know now so I can write down your names, and if a specific Pokemon pops up. Don't care which one, honestly, anyone is fine. Alright, then yeah, you're gonna be getting the next couple ones, so... I think... So, getting Corsola means we still have Staryu open at night, and we still have Krabby. But, we're gonna start with this, this Corsola. Oh, hold on, I gotta get it out of my bank thing here first. Corsola's not gonna have any use except for moving around oceans and stuff. I guess let's deposit bullsheets for now. Get Pink Plant. Let's take a look at its stats. Tackle, Harden, Bubble, Recover. I mean, its stats aren't bad. Its defense is pretty decent. Special defense is pretty good, too. It's a little slow, but... Water Rock? What's its moveset look like? Alright. Gen 2 Learn Set. Tackle, Harden, Bubble, Recover. Bubble Beam. Okay, that's not too bad. I was gonna ask what the challenge is right now. Haha! Fantastic! Let me fill you in on this gorgeous... This challenge is garbagely long. Should look at the description, my bad. No, it's okay. All good, but I'll give you the short and skinny of it. It'll be a lot easier rather than reading through the whole thing. Okay, so the Nuzlocke, I'm not sure if you're familiar with what a Nuzlocke is. I guess you should start there. Nuzlocke is a set of rules around Pokemon games where the basic rule sets of the most basic Nuzlocke is when you encounter a Pokemon on a route, you have you get one encounter per route, and you either catch the Pokemon or you knock it out. You don't get another encounter to catch anything, so your incentive is to catch whatever you encounter. There's an amendment to the rules, which is usually known as the duplicate clause for most people who play Nuzlocks, that if you already have the Pokemon, or if you've had the Pokemon prior, then you can't catch it, so it doesn't count against your encounters. So you have to go through and catch a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes you can manipulate things to get other Pokemon to pop up, or increase your chances of catching a Pokemon on a certain route or something like that, but yeah, that's basically that. The second part of it is that if your Pokemon is knocked out, it is considered dead and must be released. So, any Pokemon that gets knocked out just disappears. Yeah. The big part about what makes my challenge so difficult is it's a Nuzlocke of the entire mainline series, which means I have to go all the way up to modern-day Pokemon without losing a single fight. I can lose Pokemon, but I can't lose a single fight, because if I do, I have to start the entire challenge over from the very beginning at Red version. So, if I see him a little antsy, and if I see him a little over, like, grindy, and very persistent about the way that I'm doing things, it's because I don't want to sink in another, like, 150 hours to get to where I am right now. That's all. Let me get a quick save here. But yeah, there's a bunch of other rules and stuff that can go into effect. I'm thinking that if I do end up... Sorry, this sounds extremely long and painful. I don't know what even though you don't know what you're talking about. It's okay. It's exactly as long and painful as it seems. It's pretty bad, I'll be honest. If another game comes out, he has to play that too. You're a beat Pokemon Red. Yeah, I'm gonna have to beat Red in Pokemon... Yeah. Yeah. But it's okay. I'll deal with it if it happens, but... Yeah, I'm assuming another game is going to come out while I am in the process of finishing this challenge. I'm also not looking forward to having to buy many copies of these games. This challenge is going to be expensive. I can tell you that right now, because I'm going to have to go ahead and buy a 3DS. Because I think the 3DS is the system where streaming it actually becomes a lot easier. So from, I think, Black to White 2, after we finish that, we'll be connecting the stream stuff for the 3DS, and then we'll be actually streaming physical hardware from there. So there will be no cheats, no anything. Yeah. Switch I've already got. I'll have to get the 2 games for Switch and the 2 DLCs, so yeah, it's gonna get a little bit expensive, but I mean, it is what it is. I am no stranger. I'm not no stranger to love. Get Pokemon and buy it twice. Just realize day 52 and you're on the 4 out of 34 is stronger commitment I have ever seen. Yeah, I mean, no, here's the thing. The reason I am so committed to this, the reason I'm so committed is because nobody has finished the Pokemon Gauntlet as far as I am aware. This is called the Pokemon Gauntlet. This challenge is it's the Nuzlocke Gauntlet. As far as I am aware, no one has been able to complete it. So, I am aiming to be the first person to complete the Pokemon Gauntlet. If there are people who have completed it, that's fine. Let me know. I'd like to at least know that. But as far as I am aware, I think I am attempting to go for the Golden Glory crown of completing the Gauntlet. Now, what do we get rid of? Probably Bubble. I mean, Bubble's okay, but it's no Surf. So I said take you like this for this year. I assume it's actually going to take me about, at minimum, 2.5 years. That's my bet, is 2.5 years at minimum. But in that time, I'm sure the channel will grow. I'm sure people will, like... I'm sure people are gonna come in. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of new press. People will be interested in what I'm doing. I'm sure the channel will really grow. Ultra Sun and Moon will be super tough. I have never played anything after Gen 5, so I'm gonna really be relying on you guys to help me make good choices and help me get the best stuff that I can. Spike Cannon? Ugh. Bubble Beam is okay, but I feel like Surf would just be better overall. Yeah, this thing is basically gonna be our Surf Mon. This thing is going to be our Water Mon. If people tried, they'd be dead by Gen 9. You're kind of screwed? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm kind of screwed? Alright, let me see. Gym typing for Steel. I know it doesn't matter now, and the next gym I can easily... Wow! My strategy guide... Do not buy Ultra Sun and Moon. It's so difficult to buy normal Sun and Moon. I mean, I'm gonna have to buy Sun and Moon regardless. And I'm gonna have to buy Ultra Sun and Moon. Like... I don't really have much of a choice. I'm already in the process of collecting all the systems that I need, and collecting all of the games that I need after Black 2, White 2. I already own everything when you get to Gen 9 DLCs. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be rough. But I already own everything up as a physical copy, up to Black 2, White 2. It's just getting it all going and getting it on there is just a pain. Primrose Bard Lichen. Hello and welcome. It's gone pretty well. We're just discussing how long everybody thinks this challenge is going to actually take me. I've had a lot of people come back from my other days, and you do have one contender for the Gauntlet crown. YouTuber Chaotic Meatball finished Legends Arceus about 2 weeks ago. Has he done the Gauntlet? Has he gone through everything? And here's a question. Is Legends Arceus in the beginning? Because it's not technically mainline, so I consider it part of what I theorycraft Ultra Thanos. But if you fail this Nuzlocke, this is going to take like 2 years. This is going to take me 2 years if I manage to do it first time to begin with. 2.5 is I'm crunching the numbers, and 2.5 is roughly what I'm coming out with on how long this is gonna take. But there's a perfect dark advertisement in the back of my gold and silver strategy guide. I am like, you love my avatar? Thank you very much. Sneep Snorp was the one who designed it. If you want to check her out on Instagram or wherever else people do their things. Holy shit, my strategy guide has a Majora's Mask advertisement in the back. Oh man, tells you how old this thing is. Okay, let's see, typing, Steel. So Fire is obviously strong. I don't have Fire. I don't really have Fighting. I have one ground type, which I think the only thing that's gonna work is Rattata Dig, so I'm probably gonna have to pull Rattata out of its hole. You gonna buy the other strategy guides? Probably not. I just happen to have this one handy. It just happens to be the one that I have handy, that's all. So, more likely than not, I won't end up doing it, but yeah. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to put Tauros away for now. We'll get it out later, but we need to go ahead and get our Rattata going, because if we're gonna use it for Dig... Oh, I did put away Bullshit. What do I put away for now? Bobo... No, let's put Timmy away for now. Yeah, he's done every main game up to Legends, as well as certain spin-offs like Coliseum. He's also doing the bonus challenge of never using the same Pokemon twice. Huh, that's pretty cool. Here's a question. So he's never lost a battle? Because as far as I know, the Gauntlet would be using the entire Nuzlocke all the way through. I mean, if he has, I mean, it's still impressive that he's done it, but... Used to have Ultra Sun and Moon Guidebook along with a Pokedex, but Mold got to it. Oh, no. At least you're not doing a, Soleil thing you're doing. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and withdraw. Where are you? Not a rock. Our sole savior for this gym that's going to be coming up at some point. Yeah, I as much as I'd love to go ahead and, like I said, today is probably going to be a little bit short just because I've got some prior obligations that I got to get done. Tomorrow we'll be back on regular, probably 3-hour stream schedules, so... For anybody who's coming in, hello and welcome. My normal stream schedule is Monday through Sunday. Feel free to go ahead and stop in. If you fail 2 times, you're gonna rage quit. Now, I have, like, near infinite patience. Like, games can get difficult, and there's always gonna be trials and problems and stuff, but I am infinitely patient when it comes to these trials. That's why my channel is all about the challenge, because I do things that take too long, or I do things that no one else wants to. Did I have a good Christmas? Yeah, Christmas was pretty good. How long ago was Aberration? It was a while. I think you got to see me give birth to a lot of the Reapers. Or at least the one solid Reaper I had, you saw me give birth to. Quite a while. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's a lot of hurt. I don't think Not a Rock's gonna be up to the task of fighting here. We're probably gonna have to split XP until it gets leveled. 13 videos and all of them are at least 40 minutes long. I haven't watched them, so I can't tell if he's cheesed any rules. Yeah, and see, that's one of the big things, and it's probably one of the big reasons why I live stream. I've always been told that live streaming is a bad option to do on YouTube. Not that it's bad, but it doesn't help your channel grow. But honestly, who gives a damn about the growth? The point is these challenges require that kind of dedication, and I want you guys to know how much time and effort I put in to this stuff. I want you guys to be able to see that, hey, I'm not just chasing these encounters. Hey, I'm not just speeding my way through a lot of this stuff. At some points, we'll end up speeding through some things. When we get to, like, heavy grind spots. When I have to get from, like, level 60, 70, 80, when I have to go ahead and fight Red. But from there, I mean, mainly you're gonna see everything as it is. And then when we get past, Black 2, White 2, I think it's X and Y, there's gonna be no speed-ups whatsoever, so you'll have to just take it as it is. But I do this so that way you guys can see that everything I do is above board and legitimate. That is the main reason I live stream. In Gen 4, you can skip a gym? I had no idea. You have Pokemon Crystal on 3DS, worth every penny of getting that on Virtual Console? I didn't even know that they had it on there. I'm gonna have to buy myself a 3DS. I haven't had one. You joined early in Abs, still remember you had that tiny base and you were finding a Ravager? Yeah, we had our tiny base out on the surface, still scared of Spinos. I remember my first dip into the blue zone and how scary that was. Infinite patience, can't believe the devotion. Games get easier as you go along. Yeah, I think the games do get a little bit easier as they go along. I've heard that grinding gets easier as I go along. The only thing that I've also heard is that grinding properly gets harder as you go along. Because it stops being about just XP, and it starts being about making sure your Pokemon have the right IVs, and making sure that you go ahead and grind up the right Pokemon for EVs, and You know, then having to worry about your Pokemon in double and triple battles and rotational battles and stuff like that. So it becomes a lot more about tactical gameplay than it becomes about technical gameplay. So, which I don't think is bad. I think tactical and technical gameplay are both great ways to play. You could just buy a 2DS, it's more cheap, plus the exact same... Oh, so I can play it on a 2DS? I mean, hell, I've got a, oh, I won't need it because the 3D, yeah, I guess I could buy a 2DS. I didn't even consider that. I mean, shit, if I'm gonna go ahead and buy it, I may as well just buy a 3DS anyway. Yeah, sure, it may be cheaper, but, like, why not just go ahead and buy for the right platform, right? But I guess 3D won't matter because you guys can't see it, so, yeah, I guess 2DS would be the way to go. Thank you for saving me some money in the future. Going to eventually Nuzlocke every generation? I wish you the best of luck, because I am already struggling. Why am I about to do that? Sheep, out you go. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I'm kind of like, I should have used Rattata to see how much damage it would have dealt. That's fine. Next time I find a Magnemite. But I'm kind of enjoying it. Like, I just know it's gonna take such a long time. 2DS is more comfortable to hold anyway. I'm probably going to have to put it into a stand or something, more likely than not. My setup is pretty decent. I mean, I've got... I will one day have to just give you guys a tour of my small-ass apartment, so you guys can see the area that I work with. Yeah. I have a lot of stuff in a very tiny space. So, yeah, my desk is pretty nice. The computer is underneath the desk itself. It's a nice gaming desk that I didn't bother to sell up the LEDs on because I think they're super distracting and I don't care for them. The mic setup is pretty nice with the sound reduction pop filters. I play on a regular old monitor because I don't care about the quality and stuff. Francisco Garcia, hello and welcome. Gen 3 might be easier because you can't use the daycare. When you go to the electric... You couldn't just use the daycare when you go to Electric Gym. Huh. Did a Wonderlock for Y already. Do you want to do a regular one for X? So this is, believe it or not, this is my first Nuzlocke ever. I have this really bad habit when I do challenges of, instead of just being normal and doing a challenge, I always decide to, like, that I'm gonna go for, like, the worst and hardest bullshit, like, ever. I always decide to go for, like, the hardest challenge a game has to offer for some reason, instead of being a normal person. So... in Gen 3, yeah. I've heard Gen 3 is pretty interesting. I think they say that was Ab. That's crazy. Doesn't even feel... yeah, it doesn't feel like that long at all. Like, I think about it. I literally remember everything I did in Ab. I remember our tiny base. I remember staying near the surface. I remember my first dive into... I remember all the Rock Drake dives that I did, going to go get new Rock Drakes. The first Reaper that we ended up birthing. I remember so much about that game. It's just... it does not feel like it was that long ago. In Gen 3, with enough walking, you can have level 100 Pokemon really early. Man, we'll see about it. I mean, I may end up... I don't like cheesing. That's one thing that I told myself I wouldn't do. Like, I don't have any rules on gym cap levels or stuff like that. But I'm certainly not going to cheese stuff. I don't want to walk into every gym with my level 100 Rattata and be like, Rattata, use Annihilate. Like, it sounds funny, but I feel like it would take the complete challenge out of it. Let's see. Sometimes good to do hard mode, especially for a game that's relatively simple, playing it normal. Yeah, and I rather enjoy it. It's one of those things, the reason why I started doing these challenges to begin with. I got tired of playing games. Like, you know how you've played games, and you get good at games, and then you start playing other games, and they start feeling like the exact same thing over, and you're looking for that thrill, you're looking for that chase that the first video game gave you, the first time you ever beat Bowser, the first time you, like, ran Master Chief through and broke up the Halo, the first time you go ahead and got Samus her suit. Like, you go at chasing after these achievements, and then you realize that these games, they're like, structured. And there's no way to really do it. So then you realize, hey, you know, why don't I start imposing restrictions upon myself? No, instead of infinite ammo or all of that stuff, we've all done it. But the real truth of the game is you want the feeling of restriction. You want to win within a certain set of rules and be able to say, hey, I did this while also doing that. You want that thrill that it originally gave you. And I think that's what Nuzlocks do. Nuzlocks encapsulate the kind of thrill that my channel strives for. So, the kind of thrill that I want. Pokemon, let's see, technically in the first series, because it takes place in the past, to be short Gen 4, Pokemon Stadium 2. I don't know if I'll do Pokemon Stadium 2. I may do it in a future thing. So, I guess I'll go ahead and fill you guys in on what my plan is. If I end up doing this, and people enjoy it, and it ends up being a big thing, I have this idea lined up called the Ultra Thanos Lock. And it really comes from, you know, Ultra Sun and Moon, you know, it's the whole joke and everything. But the Ultra Thanos Lock is every Pokemon game under every Pokemon game played through, with Nuzlocking anything that can be Nuzlocked. So anything that would have Nuzlocke rules. If I lose battles in Pokemon Conquest, I would have to start from the beginning. You know, obviously I can't fail something like Pokemon Snap, but I could fail something like Stadium. So, playing through every single game mainline with as many games as possible Nuzlocked. That is the Ultra Thanos. And if this goes well, I'll go ahead and dedicate, I guess, a few more years to doing Ultra Thanos. I don't see a problem with it. It would be difficult, but hell, why not? Rattata, use your gun. But yeah, so Pokemon Stadium or any of that stuff, I don't think it's gonna get done initially, but I may go ahead and do it later. Extinguish so painful, I remember the construction of the base, remember the breeding of the Gigas. Yeah, that was a 2-month process for breeding Gigas. Also remember when the last few Gigas just let them heal overnight and played PvP? Yeah, I mean, there was nothing else I could do with them, I just had to. Do a cat lock where you only use cats, basically knows all the cats have 9 lives. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. Ever heard of this Pokemon called Flying? I have never heard of a Pokemon called Flying. Can you even classify Arc as the good old days? I can! Because, you know, Arc is what really launched my channel into what it is now. Arc is what... Shut the fuck up, Alan Schoolboy. What are you doing? How are your Pokemon doing? Your Tangler's energetic? Did it beat up a Nidoran? Yeah, okay, shut the hell up. Call me when you want a rematch. Son of a beaver. Anyway, now that he's interrupted. Yeah, I would classify it. I mean, Arc really... It really drove home the fact that I love these challenges, as time-consuming as they are, as difficult as they can be. It just, it really gave me a true appreciation for doing ridiculous challenges like this. So yeah, I would definitely classify it as the good old days. Even the remakes? I mean, yeah, I mean, we're gonna be doing the remakes in here, so... Pokemon Ranch? I don't know what Pokemon Ranch is, but I'll look it up. I mean, if it's a Pokemon game, I guess, yes. Have you heard... Oh, Flygon? Yeah, I know Flygon. Yeah, Flygon's pretty cool. I think it's like some flying dragon green thing mon. I have no good way to describe it. Make room for focus energy. Stop learning focus energy. Yes. Did not learn focus energy. You gonna evolve now? Hell yeah. Remember tuning into one of the Minecraft challenges? What happened to that? What it was? So I gave up on the Minecraft challenge. It's not that I couldn't do it. It's definitely doable. It would probably take a couple months to knock out. And I'm sure speedrunners could do it, but I don't know if speedrunners actually, like, trying to learn Scary Face now. We're not going to learn Scary Face. You're not my Catchmon. It's doable. It was Minecraft inventory only, so only using your inventory for everything. So no chests, no none of that. And I think speedruns required you to use chests, but I don't recall. But I think speedrunners could do it way easier than I can, because the way that speedrunners play... You're currently shiny hunting? Nice. What are you looking for? Oh, for the shiny Flygon? I think that the way that speedrunners play, they could definitely do the challenge. I think normal players might have a little bit of difficulty, and since I don't play Minecraft that often, it's not that it was hard or difficult or anything, but I just wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't prepared for every day going and doing the same thing, cracking the same mountains, having to worry about whether I'm gonna get exploded, worrying about falling in lava, the same stuff normal people do, but then having to restart every time and only having a very limited inventory. It was fine. It was fun, and I think with other people around, it would be even more fun. But yeah, I don't exactly... It wouldn't suit the challenge to have multiple people, so I'd have to kind of do it on my own. Because otherwise, other people would just be more inventory space. Alright. Time to actually see how this fares against the Magnemite. I am raising it up just to check it. Solid. It's been good tuning in to this again. Really excited to continue talking to you after like a year not being able to tune in. Gotta go though. No, absolutely. You have a fantastic day or night. Yeah, but I'll see you again tomorrow. I'll be here. My stream will probably be long, unlike today, which will be ending probably in here in about 10 minutes. But yeah, thanks for coming in again. I'm always excited to see everybody from the Arc days. I always love when people come back from my previous challenges and come in to see what I'm doing right now, because it really it gives me the warm fuzzies when you guys care about me as a streamer and not just the game that I'm playing. Truly, I really do appreciate it. Look at this thing. Why does Raticate look like the kind of Pokemon that comes up to you and whispers in your ear, "Where the fuck is my cheeseburger?" Why does it look like that? It seriously just looks like it's about to scream at me and ask me why it got cheese on its chicken tendies. Anyway. Be gone now. Keep Bobo. Don't worry, Bobo's gonna be there. Generally at 700. Yeah, I'm hoping that by the end of next year I can hit 1,000. I'm actually fairly close to being able to get my first set of monetization. You son of a bastard. My first monetization. I think I need like 800-ish watch hours roughly to get the first sets, and then after that, yeah, I'll just need the 1,000, and I'll be good to go, and then I can actually apply for the partner program, and I'll be honest, like, I'll probably fucking cry when that happens, and I'll also go get a tattoo, because, you know, I have said many times on the channel that if we had 1,000 subs, I will do a live stream where I actually get a tattoo on stream, but, yeah. Man, excited to get back, and I miss tuning in for like 3 hours just to talk about this random stuff. Yeah, absolutely. You have a great night. Get some sleep. Catch you tomorrow. But yeah. I kind of miss a lot of those random conversations. You know, sometimes they happen, sometimes they don't. I think a lot of people tune in expecting me to go ahead and, like, have some great words of wisdom, or for me to go ahead and provide them with some good Pokemon gameplay, and then they come in here, and I'm an absolute dumpster fire. 21. According to this, 35 is that Steelix, and Chuck looks like he is only at 27, well, 30 with the other dude, so very proud of you. Most YouTubers at this point would just quit. I don't, like, it's one of those things, like, you guys, I've talked about it before, my day job is an accountant for the government. I mean, it's not like I'm hurting for money, or it's not like I'm doing this because I need the money or anything. I'm doing this because I just like doing this. For me, it's one of those things, it's the same reason I started doing Extra Life. I mean, I figured, if I'm gonna be playing video games anyway, why shouldn't I go ahead and do it to raise money for charity, right? And I figure if I'm gonna be spending all this time playing video games, why shouldn't I just broadcast it, right? Whether I'm doing it on the internet, I'm gonna be here playing Ark for, like, a few hours a day, maybe a couple hours a day. I mean, I've worked these games into my schedule. I've worked my schedule around having a little bit of time for myself throughout the day. And so these video games are the time, the extra time that I have in my day, that I'm not cooking or sleeping or eating or doing errands or anything else. So I've worked it into my schedule that it's just part of my. I kind of feel like sometimes you really have to. I know a lot of people are like, hey, you know, you gotta go ahead and do this responsible thing. You gotta make sure you have money for all of this stuff. If you don't have the money, you can't do stuff like that. But I always tell people, like, entertaining yourself and keeping aside money for yourself is just as important as making sure that your bills are paid and stuff like that. You're gonna go fucking nanners if you decide to just do nothing but sit and eat cabbages every day trying to go ahead and save money. You gotta do something for yourself every once in a while to remind you that you matter. So, yeah. Anyway, now that I'm done doing the whole feel-good, you know, financier speech and everything. Yeah, I do this for the love of what I do. Not because I really need the paycheck or anything else, so I probably will, unless, like, I hit the lottery or something, I don't think I'd ever quit my day job and stop doing that. Yeah. I mean, occasionally I'd like to go back to doing 24-hour streams here or there, maybe once a month or something like that. Well, I'm glad that you did, Van. Good for you, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit. He'll probably be our top Pokemon for a while. Once we get through, I don't know if we're gonna need him for the gym again, though. I don't know if he's gonna have relevance afterwards, because once we get Tauros with Hyper Beam, I feel like that's pretty much gonna take over the team. I mean, at, what, level 15, 16, its stats are looking better than Rattata, than Nuzlocke's right now. Let's be honest, the baby Pokemon... What the heck? Chingling. I don't even know what that is. What the heck is that? Oh. Alright. I guess we could do it. I think Horn Attack is going to be pretty nasty, but I think I can outspeed it. Perfect. Yeah, 46, 41, 32, 41, 58. The speed is definitely better, but... the Gen 2 baby... The Gen 2 baby Pokemon. I have no idea which Gen 2 that is. I know there's Smoochum, and there's Iggybuff, and I know there's Elekid, and what's that other one? Magby, but I don't know of any other baby Pokemon. Baby Pokemon are pretty useless, except for egg moves. Which I didn't know egg moves existed until I started looking into daycare centers and egg hatching and stuff like that. And I'm gonna give myself one egg, and that's gonna be basically it per playthrough, so... I gotta figure out what the right egg to get. And, you know, just hope for the best at that point. Alright, guys. As much as I would love to go ahead and keep going, I do have prior obligations here. I gotta get ready for some other stuff. If you are new to the channel, hello and welcome. Do you know Chimecho? I think I am familiar. I'm pretty sure I've heard of it before. Probably don't know what it is. I found a sizzle outbreak in Scarlet and Violet. I have no idea what a sizzle outbreak, or what a sizzle is to begin with. No clue. But anyways, I do have to get going. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the show. If you're new to the channel, smash that like, as the kids are wont to say. Like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff. Helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you're in the know. And tune on in tomorrow, 3 p.e.s.t. Yeah. You guys have a fantastic day, and until I see you all again tomorrow, stay golden.